reception. It's me, Mr. A. Just checking in and bringing you story time. Story time is something I used to do when we had the big lockdown before, and since you're spending some time at home and you can't get out, I thought, hey, captive audience, so I thought I'd read you a story. And I'll try and do this once or twice a week while you're not here. And the story I chose this time is Oodles of Noodles. This is one of my son's favourite books. So, we'll read this together. It's about two little children called Lily and Ben. Ooh, where you go? Cat's gone. More room for me. Right, so, Oodles of Noodles. On her birthday, Mrs. Mungo was given a pasta making machine. Noodles for dinner, noodles for tea, noodles for you and noodles for me, sang Mrs. Mungo. I like chips, said Lily. And burgers, said Ben. Mrs. Mungo put the pasta making machine on the kitchen table, fetched a bowl and made a huge ball of pasta dough. Noodles with garlic, noodles with jam, she said. Chips with salt and vinegar, said Lily. And burgers, said Ben. When Lily and Ben had gone to school, Mrs. Mungo began rolling out the pasta. It was hard work turning the handle of the machine and rolling the pasta thinner and thinner. Never mind, said Mrs. Mungo, I'll soon have oodles of noodles. And at that, something very strange happened. The pasta machine began working all by itself. Long, long loops of noodles rolled out of the machine. Very soon Mrs. Mungo was tucked up tight in a noodle sleeping bag. At school, there was noodles, onions and peas for lunch. Lily and Ben ate the onions and the peas. At home, the pasta machine worked faster and faster. Soon noodles twirled round the banisters and tied the television up in knots. Mrs. Mungo struggled to free her arms. Stop, stop, Mrs. Mungo cried to the pasta machine, but it didn't. There must be a magic word, thought Mrs. Mungo. Doodle, she shouted. Noodle, poodle, apple strudel, she shouted, but the pasta machine took no notice. Instead, the noodles slithered under the door and out down the path. Outside the house, noodles wound themselves round the garden gates, wriggled round lampposts and dangled from trees. Very soon, everyone in the street came out and began filling their saucepans with noodles. The noodles ran on down the road until they reached the school. The children were in the playground. They thought the noodles were wonderful. They made noodle skipping ropes and noodle hoops, all except Lily and Ben. Noodles, cried Ben. Oodles and oodles and oodles of noodles. Quick, Ben, home. I think Mum needs us, said Lily. And as fast as they could, Lily and Ben ran. It wasn't easy. They kept tripping over the noodles and bumping into noodle collectors. When at last they reached the kitchen, the pasta machine was still whizzing out noodles. All they could see of their mother was her head. She was totally noodled. It won't stop, wept Mrs. Mungo. All I said was oodles of noodles, and it noodled and noodled and noodled. I've tried every magic word I know. I don't suppose you tried saying it the other way round, did you? Asked Ben. Oh, I didn't think of that, said his mother. So all together, and very loudly, they said, Noodles of oodles. And with a groan of relief, the pasta machine stopped. Ben and Lily unwrapped their mother. She flopped in a chair as Lily wound the noodles into a great big ball. I suppose it's noodles for tea, said Lily. Oh no, said Mrs. Mungo, no it isn't. It's chips. It's chips and burgers. And there they are, chips and burgers for Lily and Ben. Well, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back soon with another one. Hope you're all alright and enjoying your home learning and whatnot. And great. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye bye. Oh, if you feel like another story, you need one, you're bored and you want more, there's a whole load more of them on this this YouTube channel from before. So there's loads to choose from. Just whiz back into the past and pick a story. There's Oodles of Noodles somewhere in there as well. If you want to see, if you want to look at my performance from last time and rate it against this time, is it better, is it worse? Anyway, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.